Big Apple leaks just dropped, and they're shaking up everything we expected. It looks like Apple is gearing up to launch at least 5 new products, and some of them could arrive much sooner than we thought. We're talking about a redesigned iPhone SE 4, a next-gen M4 MacBook Air, and some major iPad upgrades. But here's the real shocker. Apple might skip the big event altogether and release everything through press announcements. So, what's coming and when can we get our hands on it? Let's dive into all the latest leaks and rumors. Apple's budget lineup is on the verge of its biggest transformation yet. After years of reusing outdated designs, the iPhone SE is finally catching up with modern iPhones. According to Mark Gurman, Apple is set to give the SE a full makeover. Think a 6.1-inch OLED display, Face ID replacing the aging Touch ID, a USB-C port, and a single 48MP camera. But the real game changer? Apple's first in-house 5G modem, which could mark a major shift in how the company controls its hardware. Under the hood, rumors suggest an A18 chip with 8 GB of RAM, making this the most powerful SE ever. That's a massive leap from the current model, which still looks like an iPhone 8 with thick bezels and a home button. This redesign brings it more in line with the iPhone 14, just with a single rear camera instead of 2. But with all these upgrades comes a potential downside: price. While the SE has always been Apple's most affordable iPhone, leaks indicate a possible price hike from $429 to $499. It's still the cheapest iPhone, but might not feel like the budget-friendly option it once was. And as for Apple's new AI-powered features, don't get your hopes up. Those might remain exclusive to Pro models, at least at launch. Meanwhile, Apple's Mac lineup is also in for shakeup. Gurman reports that an M4 MacBook Air could arrive sooner than expected, possibly within weeks. This is unusual since Apple typically refreshes the MacBook Air every 18 months, and the M3 model just launched in late 2023. If the Air is getting the M4 this early, it could signal that an M4 MacBook Pro and even an iMac refresh are right around the corner. Expect improved battery life and AI-driven performance enhancements, but no major design changes. The 13-inch and 15-inch sizes, fanless build, and limited ports are here to stay. If you're considering buying an M3 MacBook Air, it might be worth holding off a little longer. The iPad lineup is also set for a big refresh. The 11th Gen base model iPad is rumored to receive one of its biggest performance jumps yet, potentially featuring an A17 Pro chip, a huge leap from the A14 chip in the current model. Reports also suggest 8 GB of RAM and support for Apple Intelligence, making this the most capable entry-level iPad ever. Additionally, Apple may introduce its own Wi-Fi and 5G modem, which could bring better connectivity and battery life. While the design is expected to remain largely unchanged, Apple might introduce a new keyboard accessory to enhance productivity. If true, this would mark the most significant spec boost the base model iPad has seen in years. There's still some uncertainty around Apple's upcoming iPad refresh. While some reports suggest the iPad 11 could feature the A17 Pro chip, others claim Apple might opt for the A16 Bionic instead, which would mean missing out on Apple Intelligence features. This decision could determine whether the base iPad joins Apple's AI ecosystem or remains a more budget-friendly alternative. Meanwhile, the iPad Air is also due for an unexpected upgrade. Apple just refreshed it with the M2 chip less than a year ago, but Mark Gurman now suggests it could jump to M3 or even M4. If true, this could signal a major shift. Apple might want all of its iPads, not just the iPad Pro, to support AI-driven features. This wouldn't just boost performance. It could redefine the iPad Air's position as a more affordable but highly capable laptop alternative. Adding to that, leaks hint at a redesigned Magic Keyboard with a more premium metal build and function keys, bringing it closer to the iPad Pro's keyboard. If Apple delivers on these changes, the iPad Air could become an even better choice for students, professionals, and casual users alike. But Apple isn't stopping there. A new studio display is rumored to be in development. possibly launching alongside a Mac Studio with M4 Max and M4 Ultra chips. This next-gen display could feature a 120Hz mini LED panel, a significant step up from the current 60Hz LCD model. Additionally, it's expected to come with better speakers and an improved webcam, making it an even more compelling option for creative professionals. While WWDC 2025 seems like a logical place for Apple to announce this, production has reportedly already begun, meaning we could see it sooner than expected. So, when is all this happening? Initially, reports suggested Apple would host a March keynote event to unveil these products. However, Gurman now believes Apple might take a different approach, releasing everything through press announcements instead. That means no flashy event, just a series of quiet product drops, similar to how Apple has handled recent iPad and Mac launches. With all these leaks pointing to major updates across Apple's lineup, one big question remains. Will Apple host a flashy event, or will these products arrive quietly via press releases? If the latter happens, it could be a sign that Apple is shifting its strategy, prioritizing iterative updates over dramatic keynote reveals. Either way, these upcoming launches could redefine Apple's lineup for 2025 and beyond. So what do you think? Is the iPhone SE for the long overdue budget iPhone upgrade? Will the M4 MacBook Air be worth the wait? And which of these upcoming releases excites you the most? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.